Markets have been very calm, and particularly the last couple of days, last week or so, markets have been very, very calm. Yes, we've seen positions like Intellia and Virgin Galactic, but as for Intellia, I've either sold or written call options out against my entire position. Haven't touched Editas, my other CRISPR stock that I actually like better than Intellia. But, I think that bullishness, that crazy run has gotten pretty hot. And for good reason. It's definitely worthy of it. And I can get into the whole, another CRISPR thing, in another video. There's actually a video somewhere else on this channel. If you look at the top most viewed videos of all time, you'll see my CRISPR Therapeutics individual stock analysis. I have 3 dating back to last year, over a year from now. Those were CRISPR Therapeutics, Virgin Galactic, and Jumia, all over a year old. But they're still relevant for today, and you can see how they turned out. Taking that position down, I think that's gotten very hot. And the rest, we've got a pretty heavy weight in energy. We're going to wait for OPEC tomorrow. The way we see that is the market is anticipating production increases. That's been the trend. The economy's reopening, production increases. But now we've got this Delta variant out there. So I think OPEC might be a little hesitant to increase production because, let's not forget, COVID is what caused negative oil. So I don't think they're going to want to do that. We'll see what happens. We're just going to have to wait and see. We're being relatively calm right now, selling where we need to sell. Taking some stuff off our favorite growth stocks, sold some Palantir today. Hate to see that go, but it is a very expensive stock. We'd normally be okay with holding that, expecting it to be flat, but I'm raising a little concerns about the market. Things seem a little too calm in the face of the Delta variant. And because of that, I'm just having, a 12 to 15% cash position right now. Energy, inflation trades, because if the Delta variant rises, I'm not saying the stock market's going to collapse. It's going to be the bad news is good news thing. And I think that means more inflation. Yes, we have seen some, and yes, it hasn't been crazy and not out of control. And I don't think it's going to be out of control, but I think there's going to be continued inflation as printing of money continues and spending and all this stuff. We're seeing that credit card spending is higher than it was pre-COVID. Household savings is higher than it was pre-COVID. People are still wearing masks. And unemployment's down super low. So we can expect when things return to normal. And, they haven't really 100% yet, which is another thing that I think about, but I'm not too concerned about because obviously it does seem like there's going to be some sort of new normal. I'm not talking about a new political normal. I'm not talking about a new normal with regards to masks. I'm talking about a new normal with regards to people's geographic locations and things like delivery. I think food delivery and grocery delivery is here to stay. Not talking political new normal. We're not going to let these people, make masks any more than a health suggestion. Something you need to know is that it's not illegal to not wear a mask in New York State or in any state. They can't make it a law. Businesses can kick you out, but ultimately, the health decision is up to you. So don't succumb to the peer pressure if you don't want to. If you feel comfortable with the mask, if you think you might be sick at all, you should probably wear a mask. But if you, just would rather go through life without a mask, just know that piece of information. Regardless, not the scope of this video. We want to keep things tethered to the stock market and the economy and politics, but not these kinds of politics, whatever. That's more for Twitter. Anyways, oil, we're remaining calm there. We are raising cash from big gains because we do think a little bit of a downturn is going to happen. And because a little bit of a downturn may happen, I'm buying protection because the protection is damn cheap. Damn cheap. I mean, for a July 30th S&P 500 427 put, which when I bought it this morning, right around break even for the SPY for this morning, needed about 1.4% downside to break even. Like, if it's 5%, it's a big gain right there. So protection's cheap. Protection is cheap, which also leads me to believe that people might be a tad too bullish. So we'll see what happens, okay? We will see what happens. So that's the deal for today's video. And until next time, peace out.